it's me, Erica, and welcome back to my channel. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm so happy you're here. And if you're watching this on Instagram, on IGTV, thank you for the support. I am back with another comparison video, and I'm kind of really excited about this one because I was able to do this one thanks to my sweet friend, Ashley at Redemptive Living. I will tag her down below because she was selling one of her Courage bottles, and so I bought it off of her, and now I get to do a comparison of Courage, Valor, and Self-Esteem. Just like the last video when I was comparing Thieves, Immunity Boost, and Germ Fighter, I'm going to start in order of when I got the oil, so in order of which one I had first. So I actually owned Self-Esteem first. Couple of weeks ago I got Valor, and most recently on Friday I received Courage. And you must be thinking, hey Erica, you just got Courage, how are you going to compare it? Well, remember that as far as comparisons go, I'm not really comparing use. I'm mostly comparing price by volume and like smell factor, like are they comparable aromatically. Okay, now all three of these oils, definitely by the choice of name, are meant to inspire just a Valor, courageous, you can do this, boost your self-esteem kind of vibe, right? So I mean, they're all named quite appropriately, and I kind of like that they're all purplish. Yeah, packaging. Starting off with Self-Esteem, which was the first version of this blend or synergy that I owned. Self-Esteem is by the company Plant Therapy. This is labeled as kid safe. These don't have any label like that. So once again, definitely something I appreciate by Plant Therapy, because just by seeing that right there, I know that the oils that are in this blend are going to be safe to be diffused around my son, who will be 3 years old in December. So definitely bonus points for that. I own the 10 ml version of Self-Esteem, and the 10 ml version is $17.95 on Plant Therapy's website. This oil synergy blend contains, in order, black spruce, frankincense, hoe wood, and blue tansy. And so, like I said in my last video, I choose to believe that the order of the ingredients lets you know what mostly is in that blend. So if black spruce is at the top of the list, I'm going to assume that there are more black spruce drops in this blend than there are frankincense, hoe wood, and blue tansy. And blue tansy, I believe, is at the bottom of the list because you don't need much of blue tansy. You can see the top is blue there from being dyed from the blue tansy in this. So I'm pretty sure that there aren't very many drops of blue tansy, because even though I can smell it because I do own blue tansy on its own, you don't need a lot of it because it is a very sweet, very overpowering oil. You can also, before I go ahead and actually do my little smell impression, you can buy this synergy blend in a 30 ml as well as 100 ml. The 30 ml will run you $39.95, and the 100 ml is $109.95 on Plant Therapy's website. Along with the actual blends, it also comes in a roller, which again does have that kid safe label right on there. Now, to be noted, it is kid safe, but something, once again, that I completely love about Plant Therapy is the fact that they disclose in the back what percent dilution they are using in this roller. So even though Self-Esteem is a kid safe blend as far as the oils that are in it, it does say right back here in the information right here that it is diluted in fractionated coconut oil at a 5% Okay, so that means, according to their charts on their website, to them, a 5% dilution in a 10 ml or approximately 2 teaspoons of carrier oil, there are about 15 drops of this oil in this blend. Now, 5% dilution is not recommended for children, especially children at the age of my son. But if I did feel a need to use this oil on my kid, which I really don't, I would prefer to do a 1% or maybe tops 2% dilution, probably most likely a 1%. So I would do a separate roller for him to use, but my kid doesn't need to use Self-Esteem, so it's not even a problem. But I, again, love the fact that they do disclose that information. It should not be a secret what dilution a company is using in their roll-ons, especially because many oils require a specific dilution to be used topically. Now, there are going to be many people who will argue that, you know, it is a 5% dilution, but the oils that are in this blend require and there's a whole lot. So as always, I highly recommend that you do your own research and that you use the oils how you see fit for yourself and for your family. As far as the percent dilution in this, I have nothing against it. I've used it several times. Usually I'll rub it on my hand and kind of like rub it and tent it and just kind of take some deep breaths, or I'll put some in my little pulse points right here and then just kind of like let that kind of like just lift my mood. So I do love having this. Did I need to buy this? No, because I could have just made my own roller, but it was an impulse buy. And the 10 ml roll-on will cost you $12.95. So if you want to be able to use it and you don't want to use the oil, it'll be cheaper to get it this way than to get the oil. But if you like to diffuse it, then of course you want to go with this. I also want to add very quickly that Self-Esteem is not diluted. I already read to you the ingredients in this. It smells fantastic. Like, I love Hoe Wood naturally. Blue Tansy gives it that sweetness. And then Black Spruce and Frankincense are just so grounding and just such amazing oils that this is meant to give you courage, but also it's a very grounding oil blend to me, and also really helps me sleep. So anyways, moving on, because I've talked way too much about Self-Esteem. Can you tell which one's my favorite? All right, next up, again, remember I'm going in order of when I purchased it, and I received my Valor, I want to say about 3 weeks ago now. I did go ahead and put the roller top that Young Living sends you on the top. Personal preference, some people will argue against that. You do you. I don't use it often, and I am not diffusing Valor because, just to go ahead and read you the ingredients really quickly, the first ingredient listed both on the bottle and on the website for Young Living is Caprylic or capric triglycerides, which means that Valor is already pre-diluted. So it does have a carrier oil in here, and that's what that triglyceride is. If you have the bottle, you can see it. It's literally the first ingredient at the top of the list. And then it goes and has Black Spruce, Camphor, Blue Tansy, Frankincense, and Geranium. So it is ingredient-wise different to Self-Esteem, but I will say they smell exactly the same. Like, in my personal opinion, they smell exactly the same. Like, you could put both of these right under my nose and I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. The only thing that I could say that is itty bitty different is the fact that since Valor contains geranium, and I own geranium and it is a very strong smell, I could definitely pick up the geranium in this. And the Blue Tansy in this is just a little bit more overpowering. But this tiny little bottle came in my starter kit. So technically I didn't pay what I'm about to say for this, but a 5 ml bottle for wholesale, so member prices, is gonna cost you $41.25. This little bottle. This little bottle is $41.25. And if you are buying retail, it is $54.28. That's a lot. That is a lot of money for a 5 ml bottle of a blend that is pre-diluted. And also, They do also sell Valor in a 10 ml roller, so it'll be this size here. And that's gonna cost you $51.75 wholesale and $68.09 retail. Once again, the difference being wholesale is member prices and retail is for anyone shopping who is not a member of Young Living. I don't know if Young Living sells this in a bigger bottle. I know from everything that I've seen, I've never seen any 10 mLs on their website. It's either 5 or 15. And I haven't seen a 15 ml bottle of Valor. So I think that if anyone has those, I think they're like special freebies or like prizes and stuff like that. I don't know that I've ever seen one, but if you have, if you'd like to correct me down below, please let me know if it even comes in a bigger size. But a 5 ml bottle for $41, and it's not even pure oil, it's pre-diluted. I don't know how I feel about that, but as far as smell goes, definitely very similar. All right, and then the last one, which is the one I received on Friday, Courage. Yeah, so this one is reminding me a lot more of what this one smells like, and I'll tell you why in a second. So the 10 ml bottle of Revive's Courage, which is Revive's, it even says it on their website, it's their, version of Young Living's Valor, contains Caprylic, capric, triglyceride. So once again, the first ingredient listed for this blend is a carrier oil, just like Valor. And then it goes on to black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. The exact same order of ingredients as Valor. And I will say that more than Self-Esteem, these two, so Valor and Courage, it's the exact same oil. Like I can smell more geranium in this than this one. This one, the blue tansy is coming through a little bit more. This one's very geranium-y than this one. I'm making up new words here, people. But again, very, very comparable. Do you need to have both? Absolutely not. Do you want to save some money? Use this one. Do you want to save even more money? Get this one, because this one doesn't have a carrier oil in it. So you're getting pure benefits of essential oils that you can then dilute yourself at whatever percentage you want. And then, of course, there's the fact that even though both of these are diluted with the carrier oil already, nowhere on the website nor on the bottles does it tell you at what percent does it have carrier oil in it. Now, I do believe that if you email Revive, they possibly will let you know what's the dilution or how much of the carrier oil is in this. But I know from many friends who have tried to contact Young Living that Young Living will never ever disclose their percent of dilutions, which unfortunately for me is a huge red flag. I don't like that because I don't think it should be a secret, like a secret ingredient type situation on how you're diluting your oils. I think that it's more of a safety issue. No one's trying to steal your recipe. I mean, they kind of already did. So it's just a matter of, safety wise, like we want to know at what percent did you dilute these oils. So I like to say, as far as comparison goes, do you need to own all three of these oils? Once again, the answer to that is no. I love the fact that I'm able to have all three because, as always, I want to be able to provide an unbiased review and opinion of these three oils. And frankly, I promise I'm not affiliated to any company. I don't get paid by any of these companies. The only monetary plus side that I have to any of these is plant therapy, because if you happen to be a brand new customer of plant therapy, I have a link that you can use that's going to save you $10 off of your first order of $25. And by you saving $10, I earn $10 to buy more oils. So that's the only plus side of that. But as far as like, what would I choose? I honestly, once again, have to go with plant therapy. Not only are you getting the most affordable price, you're getting pure oil. It's pure essential oil. There is no carrier oil in this blend, and it smells exactly the same to both of these. Again, this one has a little more geranium in it than this one. I would say that Self-Esteem and Courage are the most, like, you couldn't tell them apart, because this one you could definitely pick up the geranium. But then there is the fact that this isn't diluted. There is no carrier oil in this. So do with this what you will. I hope that this was as informative as I could make it. The research is all there. These are my notes. All you have to do is go to their websites and you can find all this information for yourself, and then you make the most informed decision. My bet is go with the most affordable price, and that's going to be $17.95 for this. Like, I could literally get a 30 ml bottle of this for $39.95, and it would still be cheaper than this 5 ml bottle. 30 mLs of Self-Esteem would be cheaper than this. That kind of blows my mind. But anyways, thank you all for watching my videos. I appreciate all of your feedback. I will be working on a new video soon. I'm gonna continue to compare these videos, but if you have any special requests on something that you would like for me to share about, please leave it in the comments down below. And until the next time, bye. Thanks for watching.